Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This should be a classic between Geelong and Collingwood. One of the better performed teams comes up against one of the more disappointing teams of this season. Will it be a percentage boost or a memorable upset? And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Cats. If in doubt, go with the home team. This match was played at a neutral venue. I think you'd have to toss a coin.
Okay then, thanks Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. Geelong was undefeated with a percentage of 144 when they met Collingwood at the MCG in round 9 2008. The Pies got away to a good start and kept on going, booting 2014 to 7-6 and running out 86-point winners. Travis Cloke kicked 4 goals for the winners, while Dane Swan racked up 29 disposals. Gary Ablett Jr. was Geelong's best with 29 disposals and 2 goals. The Cats wouldn't lose again until grand final day, leaving Collingwood with the distinction of being the only side to topple them in the home and away season. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Dacos, Crisp, handballs it to nobody. Cameron, Perryman, only knows one way. Holmes, under pressure. Smith, breaks the line, goes long. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
The Cats on the board early. Cameron wins the tap. Dacos, Crisp, squeezes the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Cochrane. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. They are hunting the ball carrier. That's not like him. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Cameron wins the tap. Met solidly.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Cameron gets his hand to it. Crisp. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. What's he got on offer? Sets a task for the forwards. Punched away. Blitzars with half a chance. Manor. Hill reads the play so well. Schultz. He's drawn a crowd. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Cameron with the tap. Dacos. He's been set a task. Pendlebury. Crisp. Parker. That one was always his. Doesn't often waste it. Schultz in the clear. Searching kick. Stewart got a fist in. Blitzars is cool under pressure. Cameron is the man on the spot and he's marked. He's made a bright start. Perryman has drifted forward and marked.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
He's got it.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
So a goal apiece and a good contest so far. Cameron with a deft tap. Navigated the traffic. Smith, turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Dacos. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Conway palms it down. Dacos leading from the front. Holmes claims a terrific contested mark at centre-half back. The kick was ill-directed. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. They've opened them up here. The defence is disorganised. Parker has worked hard to present. Can he hit a target? Stewart. We've seen that before. Perryman. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. Cameron wins it down. Dacos. Conway. You asked for it. You got it. Henry. Blitzarves. Smith. He's generally a good kick. Myers normally delivers, wanting to get on with the job. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Great play. Dangerfield. They've worked it well.
Just about a certainty.
You can put this one in the footy record. It's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Good match so far. Conway wins it down. Smith, they've given it back. Crisp, what can he do with it? Hill takes a beauty. That's a useful ball. Pendlebury couldn't complete the mark. Blitzarves is calm in a crisis. Touch and go. It's go.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Cameron wins the tap. Crisp. Dempsey with a steal. The Pies have won it back. You can't question his commitment. McStay, dangerous to leave on his own. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. That's well played.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
He's off. Thought his way through it. Schiltz went bang. Stewart. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. One of the few that no one will argue. No wonder coaches go grey. What's he got on offer? And they're away. The Cats are out of trouble. Takes the safe option. He's hit up the lead. Penetrating ball. Ryan with the big fist. Humphreys breaks the line. They could find themselves back in front again, and they do.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
That's a fourth lead change. Cameron with the tap. Dacos. Crisp kicks to space. Pendlebury needs a good decision. They're a big chance here. Schiltz had his name written all over it. Crisp takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Smith, the midfield battle's so important. They might be caught out on the turnover. McStay looms large as usual. Drives it deep. Henry had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Sizes up what's ahead. Big ball to be won here. Crisp clears the area. Myers. Holmes. He's put the foot down. Kicks inside the forward 50. Cameron. Will he look for a target or go himself? Stengel works hard to present.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Maynard tasked with the kick in. Dacos gets to the front spot. Tidy ball. Crisp can keep it moving. Ignoring the corridor for now. Not his finest moment. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. Cameron is like a magnet in that forward line. Dangerfield is in a better position.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Neither side able to string goals together. Good ruck work. Mullen onto it. Through the centre square he goes. Dangerfield has it within range. Can he impose himself on the match? Ryan doing what he does best. Dacos. Dangerfield read that well. Careful with the kick. The Pies on the ball now. McCreary breaks the line. McStay all alone in the centre square. That's skillful. Stewart with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Brown in space. Can run and carry. Guthrie marks on centre wing. The Cats look well drilled. Neal all on his own. Myers might be just outside his range. That's good vision. Lace out. Great footy.
This is what he gets paid to do. Kick these goals.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Pendlebury working hard and presenting well. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Turned over. Dacos. And they're out of trouble. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? The Cats guarding the corridor. Blitzars, Stengel, Guthrie, a bit of a panicked handball. Holmes, Crisp gets there first. He's made a hot start to this match. 1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Pies had more clearances in the first term, yet they're behind on the scoreboard. They'll need to tidy up their disposal and generate some more threatening forward 50 entries to ensure that they take advantage of their midfield ascendancy.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The big men fly. Smith, they're going hammer and tong. Holmes, Conway, the Cats looking ominous. Dangerfield, that's a big play.
It's as if they don't rate this play. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Dangerfield, they still haven't woken up to him, and he gets another.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Cats by 13. Cameron smashes it out of there. Got to get it forward now. That's not a good kick. Gives it everything. They've given it up. They'll bide their time. Pendlebury has found some space. Wants to take the game on. Doesn't often waste it. O'Connor wins it back. Great mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. McCreary under pressure. Dacos gets his kick despite the heat. McStay gathers. The defenders will be nervous. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. He's completely shanked it. That is not the place to turn it over.
Missed the target by a long way.
He's been quiet. The Sharon hits the deck. Humphries handballs it to nobody. O'Connor, he's generally a good kick. Looking for some quick ball movement. He's been busy so far. Dacos takes an excellent grab. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? Taking time to assess the options. Punched away. Ryan, I felt that one from here. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. Desperate defence. Had some assistance. Blitzars manages to get off a handball, showing real strength. Dacos relishing the contest. This is good ball movement. Pendlebury just shoveled it out. Conway accepted the invitation. Blitzars, when one tackle just won't do. That's careless. Knew where the help was. Dacos absorbs the pressure. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Cameron showing his skills. Dempsey delivers a long ball. Dangerfield has come down with it, and he'll kick another one.
This for goal number 5. He's proving the difference between these two sides.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
The Pies need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Cats have got it on their turns. Good ruck work. Dacos. Holmes popped up out of nowhere. That's poor play. Cameron. Guthrie is there to save the day. The Cats are playing some great footy. Henry. Strong grab. Probing ball. Myers has found some space. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Hill mops that one up. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire says he had no prior. Conway showing his skills. Mullen, Dempsey with time. Myers navigated the traffic. Parker gets to it first. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
Ryan with another spoil. Jaff. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Cameron gets his hand to it. McCreary can't afford to panic. They've put themselves under pressure. Cameron desperate to win it back. He's set upon. It's a tough game. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Holmes. We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Taking no risks with the kick in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
The Cats have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
The Pies have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Parker has charged into space. They're moving the footy well here. Cameron with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Conway spoils. Hill, good tackle. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Cameron with a deft tap. Dacos, crisp, takes the hand pass. The Pies need to make inroads soon. Guthrie read that one right off the boot. Penetrating ball. Howe making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cameron, he's lost it. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Conway wins the hit out. Dempsey, Bruin, Holmes dishes it off. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Cochrane hasn't seen a lot of it. Guthrie cuts them off yet again. Good-looking kick. Myers working hard and being rewarded. Neal has got loose. The Pies are chasing tail. Well played. Just has to hit a target. Jaff Drops into the hole and cuts that one off. That's a useful ball. The Cats have all the answers. Clever kick. This ought to end in a goal. Can he find a teammate? Broome has drifted forward and marked.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Pies really need to respond now. Cameron showing his skills. Dacos. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. He loves to run and carry. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Dacos gets to the front spot. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Henry cuts it off. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Drops the football. Humphreys. Blitzars. Out of the congestion. Cameron. Dempsey. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Run down. Great chase.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Quality delivery by foot. He doesn't waste many. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. Intercepted and they can launch from halfback. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Blitzars in the clear. Neat little worm burner. They've opened them up here. Slowing it down. Going for territory. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. They've found the magic formula. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Pies can't take a trick at the moment. Cameron, the winner there. Crisp, Dacos, kicks to space. Warple runs onto it. Puts the foot down and away he goes. That's well played. Tidy ball. Holmes marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Maynard to bring it in. Long works hard to present. Got a little time here. Dempsey couldn't complete the mark. Guthrie claims the advantage and can shoot at goal. It's there!
They're putting together an excellent quarter of footy and turned a small lead into what might be a match-winning one.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. The Pies provided a great challenge in the first quarter, but they weren't able to maintain it in the second. They'll need to regroup. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
I'm not sure whether this is a case of not listening to what the coach is saying or just being unable to put it into practice. Either way, they're easy to play against at the moment, as the scoreboard shows. They need to get back to basics and build from there.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Gary? Cameron showing his skills. Dacos, Crisp. They need a spark. He should have held that one. Hill only knows one way. They desperately need this. That won't score. A chance to clear now. The Cats have winners everywhere. What's he got on offer? Sizes up what's ahead. Gives it everything. McCreary makes good contact. Stengel, he's a real pocket rocket. Blitzarves, Myers. They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Pies are staring down the barrel. They need a big response, and they need it now.
The Cats on the board first after half-time. Cameron with a deft tap. Dacos at close quarters. Crisp, Perryman. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? And we will do it all again. Cameron with a deft tap. McCreary, they've given it back. Blitzarves, Bruin. Sets a task for the forwards. Maynard marks on the last line of defence. That's good vision. Crisp has found some space. Taking time to assess the options. It's been that kind of day for them. Delivers a long ball. Dacos tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Neal under pressure. Holmes. Guthrie receives a clever hand pass. Myers. Bruin squeezes the kick. He still found a way. Blitzarves attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Blitzarves with a deft tap. Dangerfield. Cameron. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
The Cats
Look every bit a Premiership contender.
The Cats have made a hot start to the second half. Cameron wins it. Crisp. Dacos. I've liked his game today. Long. That's good work rate. McStay can keep it moving. Schiltz. Here's real danger now. Punched away. Stewart. And finally over the line.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Taking no risks with the kick in. The kick is precise. They're leading them a merry dance. Gee, they're playing well. The Cats continue to do as they wish. We're watching a very good side here. They're running rings around them. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Waiting for someone to come at him. Thumped away. Closed him down. Just had to get it out. Ball to be won on centre wing. Myers. Henry getting involved. Throws it on the boot. Defence 101 there. Dangerfield. Neal. This should not be a problem. And it isn't.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Cats having a good third term. The big men fly. Dacos. That's symptomatic of their night. The fans will be happy to see this. They're tackling with venom today. Cameron slaps it out. Parker. DeGoey. Mate. The footy his. McStay all alone in the centre square. They need a mark. Conway. We've seen that before. Elliott. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Cameron smashes it out of there. DeGoey, Dacos with a chance to send it forward. Guthrie continues to be a thorn in their side. Doesn't often waste it. That's an impressive mark. Can he hit a target? Ryan with a terrific mark deep in defence. Long pushes into space and receives the footy. He's generally a good kick. Atkins with the intercept mark. They're playing like champions. Stengel, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. Can he find a teammate? Cameron had it and lost it. Diath in heavy traffic. McStay has a vice-like grip. looking to hit up the short option. Humphries picks it off. That's poor kicking. Neal, dangerous to leave on his own. Clever kick. Close, has found some space. Crosses the paint. Stengel is in the clear and marks uncontested.
To put the icing on the cake.
Stengel, he can hurt them again, and he does.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. Cameron got his palm to it. Dacos, that's careless. Pendlebury in the right spot at the right time. DeGoey, all on his own. Normally delivers. Lipinski, probably too far out to score. Drives it deep. It's a poor inside 50. Good looking kick. O'Connor with a chance to run. Ignoring the corridor for now. Neal takes another contested grab. What's he got on offer? Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The runner will be out in a minute. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Manages to find it. Teammate. That's a useful ball. Dacos. That one was always his. Kicks inside the forward 50. O'Connor got a fist in. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
It's a tough kick. Struck it well. Is it through? Wrong side of the post.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
He's off. Flirting with the boundary line. The Cats are out of trouble. That's skillful. Good work rate. Wanting to get on with the job. Takes them on. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Dangerfield. A bit of a panicked handball. Which way will it bounce? Cameron. Neal. They've worked it well. That is going very close. Not close enough.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Cochrane with the footy. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
The Pies are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Pies will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Rucks go at it. Good ruck work and good roving too. Honours the lead. Drives it inside the forward 50. Pendlebury has charged into space. Can he finish it off?
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Can they follow that goal up with another? The big men fly. Atkins, Warple, Broon, good handball. It's a tough game. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Cameron looking for territory. Parker, that's a push and paid. Delivers to centre half forward. Blitzers, intercepts. What's he got on offer? Good kick. He's normally better than that. Almost threw it out. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Dacos, McStay on a lead. It must be his birthday. Careful ball movement. Myers in the clear. Neat little worm burner. They're moving the footy well here. Looking to extend this margin. Cameron outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Cats with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. The big men fly. Manages to get off a handball. De Goey. Dacos taken to ground. They've bottled it up. Cameron with the tap. Got to get rid of it. Warple gets there first. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Pies checked out of this one a long while ago, if we're honest. The Cats have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Cats could easily have taken the foot off the pedal and played a safer brand of footy in that term, but I doubt the idea even crossed their minds. They continued to challenge the opposition's defence at every turn and grew an already significant lead into a huge one. They seem hell-bent on making the absolute most of an opportunity for a massive win.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Conway, the winner there. Atkins. Mullen puts his head over it. They've put themselves under pressure. Manor didn't need to be asked twice. Pushing and paid. What's he got on? Popping off. They're a pleasure to watch. The Cats continue to do. He should not. Cochrane to bring it in. Oh no, what's he doing?
6 marks now. He's been a consistent threat